Oh my gosh.
Really getting me pumped for Pacific Northwest hikes, redwood hikes coming up. Another one, look.
That's amazing! Look at the tail!
We were actually kind of nervous about this trip.
Get up in the middle of the night and freeze to death together. It doesn't feel real, it's like a dream. The forecast was 100% chance of rain every single stop.
Now we're the drone.
Yeah, I know. That's the best part.
Well, we just left Juneau. Here in Skagway, Alaska now. We were actually kind of nervous about this trip being so late in the year that the weather would be, you know, kind of iffy, because it's iffy even in August here in Alaska. But our weather has been amazing. The sun's out. You can hear the train already. Man, this is just so beautiful.
This is insane. A week ago, the forecast was 100% chance of rain every single stop that we had. And like, that's Alaska weather for you. You just never, ever know.
So we got our family here. We're gonna go explore the streets of Skagway. There's tons of historical buildings, national park buildings.
Yes.
We cruised through here quickly last year, so we're excited to spend a little bit more time and share with family. We're gonna go check it out.
Just like our ship the first night. How would Nanny fare? The wheel of chance.
Nanny, you're too strong.
I'm very, very strong.
Okay.
Okay, so just so everybody has their bearings, Juneau is actually the capital of Alaska, and Skagway is kind of the birthplace of the Klondike Gold Rush. Back in the late 1800s, 100,000 people came here. Only 30,000 people made it to the gold rush. But by the time even those 30,000 people got there, all the gold claims were gone. Most of the gold was gone. It was definitely a real gold rush. People got very, very rich. But the average person definitely did not. But every single one of the people said it changed their lives. They would have done it again, even though they knew it was almost a scam, because by the time people could get there, they were just gone. I would hope I was a stampeder, but you never know. So Skagway was actually the second township. The first township was actually Dyea around the peninsula, but it died off as soon as this railroad hit here, because I mean, what would you need another town for to get up a pass if there's a railroad to just take you there? Unbelievable history. So happy to share it with the family today. So happy to just be here again and spend a little bit more time exploring the old buildings. This place is more authentic towards what Alaska was like. There's no McDonald's here. There's no anything like that. So it's been so much fun. Next up, we're going to Sitka. These things are like floating cities. I will never get over how massive they are.
Oh, big.
I was even in the Navy. This is crazy.
o'clock in the morning on this ship, but it is worth it always to get up and see the lights. We're getting lucky. We have like this open sky just tonight before we get into Sitka. There's like 10 people out here. There's like how many people on the ship, and there's only 10 out here to look at it.
Yeah, I think there's probably 6,000 people on the ship.
It's a lot.
But it is late.
Alright, so we met in Alaska and got to see the Northern Lights for the first time together, and now we are wrapping up our first cruise in Alaska, seeing the Northern Lights. Part of our friendships get together, it creates Northern Lights. I don't know how that happens. I think it's awesome. Find family and friends that are going to travel with you and get up in the middle of the night and freeze to death together. It's awesome. That's all we can say.
Good night.
Welcome to Sitka, Alaska. The sign
Oh, the sign changed.
That was so embarrassing.
Sitka,
Sitka,
Alaska.
Alaska.
We're here.
that one's there.
We're not lying.
Here.
Our favorite part about Sitka, and the reason why we wanted to come here, is because of the movie The Proposal. We love that movie, and it wasn't actually filmed here, but it's supposed to be filmed here. So we're gonna wander around
We
and
are gonna wander around. We got to see Nanny waving from the 12th floor of the ship. She's gonna hang out up there today. We're gonna go check it out.
Welcome to beautiful Alaska, guys. How's your trip been? Well, we got about an 11-minute and 57 seconds into town, alright? Back when in the prehistoric dinosaur times of 1860-something, the US of A had a little treaty/agreement where they purchased Alaska from Russia. It was one of the best investments the U.S. ever made. $7.2 million to be exact. And you know what happened after that, co-pilot? Now they're in a gold rush up in Skagway. Enjoy your time in town. Enjoy the sunshine, guys.
Sitka is stunning.
Unreal.
I love it. Every single time we come to one of these new towns, Jess said it reminds her of Homer. I think it reminds me a lot more of Haines, Alaska.
I think it's like a morph between the two. That's where I'll go.
Probably, yeah. There's a volcano behind us.
Oh,
And the bus driver bringing us over here was hilarious. He had a bunch of really bad dad jokes. Tallahassee
was his
yeah.
nickname. So funny.
Yeah.
So that made the bus ride enjoyable. And he actually used to drive buses in Denali, so he had all kinds of Alaska stories, which
Yeah.
was super fun for us. This place is incredible, and there's so much history here. We're going to be heading to a National Historic Park in just a minute. The walk is absolutely beautiful. There's not a lot about Sitka. Even everyone on the boat was like, meh, it's all right.
Yeah.
This place is spectacular. Please, if you have a stop in Sitka, get off the boat, take the shuttle. It's incredible.
Well,
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
a lot has to do with the weather too, because
Sure.
the sun is shining. Even the locals are happier because it hasn't been sunny here in a week and a half. We looked at the forecast before we came here a week ago, and every day, every port was supposed to be rainy. It wasn't supposed to get
100%.
into the 50s. I really could have a t-shirt on right now. It's probably warmer here now than it was last year in August.
We
So
just
cool.
lucked out. So blessed to be here. Everyone's having such a good time.
Yeah, so fun. Here's our fearless cruise directors.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Did you see that? That's just a small piece of it. Just that.
Oh, wow. That shows you just how big these were. So yeah, that little section is that whole thing right there.
It says it nearly reflects 200 years old.
It's 200 years old.
They think it stood for like 85 years before the national park took it down.
Well, it was donated by the tribes to preserve them because they were abandoning their villages and they wanted to preserve them. What a lush forest. I miss these kind of hikes right here. So amazing. Gosh, these things are so impressive. I'm so glad that they decided to preserve them back in early 1900s. What, 1905?
Governor Brady, who had been here for about 20 years as a missionary and then became governor of the area, worked with a ton of the different chiefs in the area to preserve them, and they willingly said, yes, please preserve our history.
Because all of these are to commemorate a person, an event, or a family tree or family history. That's what totem poles are for. The top, if there's a guy up there, it's usually to mark the entrance of a town or village, and he's the watchman, so better watch out is kind of how it came to be. This was Russia's very first settlement. Until we bought Alaska from Russia, which happened here in Sitka, it was Russian.
I know, which is crazy. There's a Russian Orthodox church here still that is one of the oldest buildings on the island, and it's just so cool to hear all of the different history of how this place happened and the fact that we're standing in the place where that purchase was made. Like, it's just really cool.
It's fascinating, actually. So, what, 1867, I believe, we bought it from Russia for $7.2 million. Pretty good purchase.
What a deal.
Russia thought they had depleted all the natural resources from Alaska, thinking it was only for the sea, you know, furs and stuff like that. And then just a few years later, gold.
Found gold.
So
Russia must have been so upset.
we got a pretty good deal.
You can always find history in the places that you visit, and it's something that we seek out. It's one of the things that we like. What are the things that you guys like to seek out when you're traveling? Everybody has their own thing that they like. We love history. Do you guys have a list of things that you're trying to reach? Let us know in the comments. We love to hear what you guys are doing in your travels.
There's a river up here, and it's got a bunch of salmon in it, so we're gonna go see some salmon.
Come on, bears.
Yeah.
Where are you?
There should be bears in the area, but people have done this trail already and said there's no bears. Maybe we'll get lucky. That's pretty cool. This is really getting me pumped for Pacific Northwest hikes, redwood hikes coming up. So I don't know if you could see, but these are all like thousands and thousands of salmon, you know, making their end-of-life mission right now. They live to be about 3 years old, 2 years old, and they come up to wherever they were born. They remember after they've literally traveled thousands of miles, come back to where they were born, and this is where they die.
What a life cycle. Layla was just saying it's the saddest fact that she ever learned as a child and the most devastating that they come back to Alaska and die.
Yeah. This is a cool little viewpoint.
Yeah, this is great.
There's a raptor center, I guess, down this way. There's actually quite a bit of hiking trails. There's
Lots of stuff
to do in Sitka. Nothing goes hungry on the Alaskan coast.
Yeah.
And you can't go hungry on the Alaskan coast. There was a quote in the movie that we watched at the visitor center, and it said, even today, you have to be an idiot to starve on this coast.
On the coast of Alaska.
Even now, it's super abundant, but 100 years ago, I mean, you probably couldn't even see water here. There'd be so many salmon, so many otters. I mean, as many otters are out in the ocean right now. It used to be every 10 feet you'd see an otter. That's how many. That's why the Russians came here to begin with, to get pelts and furs and all that.
Yep, exactly. But there's also been a ton of conservation that's been done to make sure that it continues that way. We've talked about it a lot when we've gone out with our buddies that are fishermen in Alaska, outside of Homer. And, you know, there's a lot of rules that they follow so that they can continue to have these salmon seasons.
Oh, what do you think of my new sweatshirt? Skagway. I couldn't find just an Alaskan one.
Mine says Skagway too, but you can't see it.
Mission complete for that. Everything is like 50% off right now because this is the end of the season.
We're the last ship pulling into a lot of these ports, which is kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's warm. This is great.
Beautiful.
This is where they probably would have filmed her getting on the boat and her saying,
I can't swim.
No, I can't swim.
Hence the boat.
Hence the boat.
congratulations, I'm 100 years old. Yeah, Alaska's winning. Always winning.
It doesn't feel real. It's like a dream.
Yeah.
Take me higher than I have reached in heaven before. Come on. Take me higher. Take me higher. We'll be lost in the clouds where the angels have found we were soar. Going higher.
So this is the North Star on the Anthem of the Seas. We've done it one other time.
Yes.
And it was in, what, it was in Malaga, Spain?
And it was just beautiful. You could see the Colosseum that we had just seen in the distance. It was absolutely beautiful. This is a whole different landscape here for sure.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see all the islands from up high. So if you've never taken a Royal Caribbean cruise, you can actually take this for free and you get a beautiful ride when you're in port. You have to pay for it when you're out to sea, but this is amazing.
Only on the Quantum class, though.
Correct.
This type of ship.
Yeah.
So that road right down there is the way to Sitka, so we're not directly in Sitka here.
But the port is really cool.
Yeah. And now we got a drone view of the ship now.
Any of you saw Northern Line last night?
Yeah, we were out on the back of the ship, 1:30 until 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people saw it.
Not very much sleep last night.
Yeah, no, not a lot of sleep at all.
Did you do it closer?
I think I can see it.
No, wait.
Thank you very much. This was definitely cool. Definitely cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, we just went 300 feet up in the air in that thing. Love it. When we were up on the North Star, the guys that works there, he's like, every single time we come out of here, we see whales. So we skip main dining. Worth it.
Totally worth it.
This is amazing.
Holy cow. All right. See if we can see some more. Nanny got to see whales.
So when you see their tails, that means they're diving deep. So they're keeping going, keeping going, keeping going. And then when you see the tails, they're gonna dive deep. So they're gonna be gone for a little bit.
Hopefully we'll see a couple more, but that was amazing. I mean, seriously, we're like watching the whales right here, the volcanoes behind us.
Sitka's
We've got
over here.
Sitka and the snow-capped mountains over here. Ridiculous. Wow.
Those guys are right.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Right there. The other one was closer though. Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
there
Right
it is
there.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
You can see the tip of the top of the whale right there.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I got the tail.
Oh, don't go away, don't go away.
He might have gone away. He might have said that's all you get.
First, we get a little further, we're gonna get closer to it. There you go. There's two of them here.
That's so awesome!
Oh, I love it.
All the little islands. Sail away tonight has been epic coming out of Sitka. There are whales that we have
So
snow
many.
mountains and everywhere is unbelievable. So Mom and Lily and Layla and Nanny are right there, and there are two whales that keep reaching right here.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
Oh, watch. Oh, I saw the tail.
Oh my gosh.
Another one.
That's amazing! Look at the tail! So tonight is a little bit different of a scene here on the back of the ship, as so many more people are out looking at the Northern Lights and they are just starting to give everyone a show. Look at all these people. It is so amazing to see people get to experience the Northern Lights for the first time. We're so excited that so many of our crew members are getting to see it right now. It is just starting to dance.
I know. Oh my God.
I think that is clouds, but
But you see that harsh line?
Yep.
That's clouds.
the harsh line going this way is clouds. This is Northern Lights. You guys, just like Mike said, are amazing.
and on behalf of all of our hosts, we thank you for your time, your love, your support, and thank you guys so much for taking the gamble and coming on our very first sail away Alaska. We initiated you in really, really well, and you can handle anything from here on out. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
At the Parliament building here in Victoria, British Columbia, which is our last port stop of this trip. This has been such an incredible adventure and so cool to visit another country and a new city that we've never been in. Victoria is very interesting because it's very similar to Dai, but with a little bit different of a demise. Victoria was the new big place that everyone came to for the gold rush, but the railroad never came here. It stopped in Vancouver, and so Vancouver actually became the bigger city. Victoria is still the capital, and the Parliament building is beautiful. You guys know we love stopping at Capitol buildings. If that's something you've never done in your travels, even in the United States, it is such an awesome way to learn history, to see some really cool stuff, and to be able to explore. They're usually open, they're usually free. We just took a free self-guided tour, absolutely beautiful, and this is the history of another country, which is always fascinating to us. So make sure that you just take a walk on port stops whenever you're going on a cruise. It's always worth it to just go out and see the area, get to know a place, and then if you ever come back, you know the lay of the land. That's one of our favorite tricks. So next we're heading down to the harbor where Fisherman's Wharf is, and they have all kinds of shops and stuff that are actually on the pier. So we're just gonna walk around and maybe find some French fries.
Yeah, they're floating restaurants.
So cute.
Look at this. It's still here.
Tires, they look so good.
All right, we're gonna pull out a little bit.
We can't actually put anything in the back of the truck here. There we go. All right, let's get this thing loaded out.
Sitka,
Sitka.
Alaska.
Alaska.
You're going to go to Alaska this weekend?